Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the absorbing conclusion. I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. That's it. I'm done with absorbo puns. You fight Zorbos, they're going to get you. So let's begin with initiative, because the Zorbos were waiting for their moment to strike, and that moment is now. It's Zorbo time. Orvex will roll. Little Fox can roll. We'll do the whole thing. So let's see here. Orvex. There we go. And Zorvex. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to fix something here. It's really disorienting me. I turned off I muted my sound, and then now the dice don't make that clattering sound anymore, and so I'm freaking out. Okay, There we go. I fixed them. Now I can hear my pretend dice as they roll on my pretend table. Okay, so the Zorbos, unfortunately, are very quick. So they lunge to attack. So three Zorbos will attack Little Fox, and 3 Zorbos will attack Orvex. So let's do Orvex first. So Orvex is an armor class of 12. And they get 1 attack each. So here comes the first swing.
Orvex.
Ha! Against AC 12. Oh, it's a miss! Orvex dodges out of the way of one of their claws. Second swing. Oh no, please! Dodges that one too.
How's he doing this?
And the last swing, it gets him. And he takes 5 slashing damage. Not bad, not bad. And then he needs to make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw. Because I believe he's wearing leather armor. No, he's not wearing any armor. He's just fast, so he's fine. We can ignore that. So he's just like as they like swipe at him. One of them tags him, but he's okay. Actually, Little Fox and Orvex are pretty good targets for this, because Little Fox, are you even wearing armor? You have like 1 or 2?
No, I don't wear any armor.
Yeah, right. So they can't really hurt you in the way they would Arcturus or Ishii. Okay, so let's have them attack Little Fox. So here comes 1, 2. Ooh. All right, they get you on that second one. There you go. So that's 20 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
The Zorbos. Gee.
And then a miss. So no, one of them grabs you and digs his claws into your leg. You feel there's a sizzling as your flesh like burns under the claws. You yank your leg away and manage to dodge the last one as he strikes out at you. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to rage.
A fine choice.
And then I'm gonna attack Zorbos.
Okay.
The one here.
Yes, the one threatening both of you. And they are currently all on the earth. They're all touching the ground.
Yeah, so I won't attack recklessly or anything. I'll just do normal attacks.
Oof.
Miss.
Nope.
Is a 17 a hit?
It is. Yes.
For 11 damage.
All right, you strike him for 11 damage.
That's it. I'm just swinging. Y'all can hear Little Fox shouting.
I wonder. Like they're inside a stone building.
I'll roll perception if you'd like.
Yeah, I think that'll be the thing on everybody's turn. So Arcturus, it's your turn. Can you make a perception check? What's your
My passive?
No. You have to make a roll to see if you know.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm already looking around the room and like being quiet.
If only this were a game with like a conspicuous skill.
So I'm already like trying to like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? So yeah, probably listening as well as like poking things.
Yeah, that's fine.
19.
Okay, yeah, you hear shouting outside.
More of those creatures, undoubtedly. Okay, so then I can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, hello, Ishii.
Hi.
That's I think that there's some chaos outside. I heard some commotion. We should probably, and then I will take my. Was the perception check an action?
No.
Okay, so I'll take my second to that's 30. I just go past Ishi, so 30, 5, 10. Go to the other side. That like does going through the water take like 5 feet of movement?
I mean, vaulting the thing and jumping into it, it's like difficult terrain. So it takes 10 feet of movement going through the portal.
Okay, so I think I can get to like here.
Okay.
In my full move and then action dash.
Sounds good. Ishi, what would you like to do? Arcturus just like runs past you.
I guess I turn and follow Arcturus.
Okay.
So 15 feet to get into the.
Yeah, like 5, 10, 15, and that puts you like here.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 60.
Yeah.
And then bonus action dash 65, 70, 75, 80. And then I'm going to wait here.
That kind of action already putting in work.
Yep.
Okay. Malik?
I better go 10.
Mm-hmm.
15. There we go. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Orvex, surrounded, makes an attack. So he draws the short sword that he was given, and he makes 2 quick melee attacks, and he's attacking the same target that you were, little fox. He strikes for 4 damage. Ha-ha! The old man still got it in him.
Way to go, Orvex.
He takes another swing, and he misses. It bounces off the stony flesh of the Zorbo. All right. So the Zorbo close their ring of angry Zorbos, and they make their attacks. So, yeah, that's true. Orvex does get to do extra damage. 1 second, because he did hit. Nice.
What is that?
There you go. Okay. All right.
This guy hasn't been doing shit.
Orvex is probably a rogue.
Because he doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to like have to fight. And plus, he would eat up experience if he fought, and he would risk getting killed. Okay, so same deal. I think 3 of them attack him. 1, which is a hit. Ignore that second 12. Take 6. Second one.
Just Adam playing D&D against himself here.
It's my favorite game. I love it. For 4 damage. And the third one is a miss. Okay. And now Little Fox, first one. Second one.
That's a miss. My AC is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Also a miss.
And the third one.
That is not a miss.
That is not a miss. That one is a hit for 8.
All right. Well, now that I'm raged, that's only 4 damage.
Yep. Your turn.
Well, Adam, I will continue attempting to murder the same Zorbo and shout as loud as I can for my party to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So, attack the first. Is a 12 a hit?
It is not a hit. No.
Yeah, I figured not.
Yeah,
Okay.
these ones are pretty tough. Their AC is quite high.
Second attack, 18
That is a hit. Yes.
for 17 damage.
Okay, you kill that beleaguered Zorbo. Just smashed against the floor.
Yes, my name is Mr. Beleaguered Zorbo.
Beleaguered Zorbo.
I feel like he may have absorbed your hammer.
He did absorb it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Please stop making absorb jokes.
No.
All right, Arcturus, it's your turn.
I will continue. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Your token and press space
5,
to level
10, 15,
measurement.
20, 25, 30.
Okay, there you go. Running down the hall. Ishi
I've tried
Snaggletooth.
that and it doesn't work for me. I can't do it.
The next time I am at your house, I'm gonna just open Roll20 and be like, "Look, dummy, here's how you
You're
do
gonna
it."
forget.
I will forget.
It's going to be like a really angry version of the pottery scene from whatever, except with a mouse.
All right, it's your turn. Ishi, what are you gonna do? Get out there and save your friend from all these
I'm gonna-
Zorbos.
I'm gonna go out into the pack of Zorbo over here and
Mhm.
fight this Zorbo in the diagonal fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stabinate the Zorbo. Here we go.
All the Zorbos are a different color. It's a chromatic Zorb.
24 a hit.
Yes. Oh wait, which one are you attacking?
This one. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
14
I don't think
damage.
there's anything in the rules about attacking because you're attacking around a corner.
Well, I'll freaking walk here. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Like,
Yeah. Well, I
it's
mean,
all-
don't laugh. Like you can't attack through a wall. So
I
you
mean,
have,
yeah,
you do have
but
to
the
be the extra
diagonal is that I can see half of it, right? So like,
step. I guess if you wanted to have cover.
I think if it were like more obscured than half, then I'd be like, okay.
Well, I
but
mean, it's just
diagonal on a square grid, right?
right.
Like,
But that's the thing is like there is a thing. So like it's never come up before. But no, I don't think you can just like make a melee attack straight through a corner like that. But anyway, there's no
Alright,
reason to worry
so-
about because you can take that extra step forward.
so 14 damage to
Okay.
the Zorbo.
Yep.
And then I'll stab it again. 16 a hit.
No.
On this.
It is not.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna
Okay.
stab it again.
Okay.
For 8 damage,
All right.
and then I'm gonna stab it again for 10 damage.
Okay. That time it is killed.
And it's dead, and I don't need to sneak attack. All right, cool.
Okay. All right,
That's
Malik.
it. That's
Malik,
all I
it's your
got.
turn.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a lot of them. And they're all clustered around, so I can't really. Resistant to magic. I will cast a chromatic orb of fire on this one.
Okay.
Because I didn't see like who's already damaged or anything. Sorry.
I wonder why magic resistance doesn't give you disadvantage when you attack something with a magic spell that makes you roll.
I'm gonna spend a luck point because that's not gonna hit.
I mean, because the magic
Yeah.
resistance affects the creature receiving the magic, not whether you hit it or not.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like the reason that Dave would want to make attack rolls against it is because its magic resistance becomes irrelevant, right? Like if it has advantage on saving throws against spells.
Yeah.
It's just a weird way to get around that resistance. Like it's built into the game, obviously, but I'm curious why it
But you
wouldn't give you
think that
disadvantage.
magic resistance would be resistance to the damage you're receiving.
Well, no, so that's different. But in this case, there's an ability that gives them like advantage
maybe
on
they-
saving throws, and it's called magic resistance.
Okay.
I was just
well,
wondering about a
It's not
design thing.
functionally magic resistance, then, is it?
Regardless,
No, it
it's
isn't.
14 points of fire damage.
Okay, all right, so another 5. Cool. All right, so you hit it with the chromatic orb.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, moved my full distance.
Okay, Orvex. Orvex will attack the one that you attacked. Haha. He hits it for 3, and I'll give him his sneak attack.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right, 11. Okay, and then he gets a second swing, which is a miss. Okay, Zorbos. 2 of them attack Orvex. That's a hit. Okay, for 5. Orvex is not looking so good. And the second one attacks Orvex, which is a miss. And then 2 on Little Fox. Okay, you're fine. Because your AC is 16, right? Okay.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, your turn, Little Fox.
I will do a murder to this Zorbo. Now I'm going to attack recklessly. So first hit for 10 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 16.
That's a miss. That's 16.
16 is a miss?
It is a miss, yep.
All right, so I deal 10 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right.
Do I get to go?
It is your turn, Arcturus.
Ah, heck. I can finally go. I am going to have I saw which one of these that Malik attacked. Which one did you attack, Malik?
That's the one on the corner there.
Oh, that one? Okay, so I will toll the dead on that one. So it needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And it'll take 16 if it doesn't save. How wise is the Zorbo? Fucking wise. Okay.
And it's got advantage.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And then I'll healing word on Orvex, level 2.
Okay.
Heal thyself, dude. You look bad. You look real bad.
He gets 5 hit points.
That sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back here. I'm gonna.
All right,
range.
Ishi. See if you can finish that guy off.
All right, I'm gonna stab this guy that Orvex has got on him here. Rapier for 20, Adam.
Yeah, it's a hit. Definitely.
13 damage.
That kills him. He's toast.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move onto his corpse
Okay.
and stab the other guy to the south there of Orvex.
Yeah, go ahead.
26.
Mhm.
8 damage.
All right.
Plus sneak.
Yeah, this one you can actually
yeah,
sneak attack.
this one I actually can.
Yep.
Yeah. 5
Another
damage.
5. Okay, great. All right, Malik, your turn.
Okay. Okay, let's take a step forward. I didn't know how many there were to start with in case there was one over there. Okay, I'm gonna twin spell this chromatic orb, spending 1 point of sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack. Those two are working together on that one. They can't move anywhere, so I'll attack the one to the right and to the south of Little Fox.
Okay, so these two.
Yes, those two. I'll attack the one on the right first. Is a 16 hit.
No, it is not a hit.
Oh boy. Let's spend a point of luck. Why not?
Okay, so you have what, 1 left?
Yep.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Doing this at second level. So 15 plus 5, 20 points of damage.
Nice.
The
Yeah, you
first
kill
one.
it.
And to the second one, let's see if I can hit again. Nope, that one doesn't go through.
Okay. All right. Now that Ishi is here, Orvex is going to take the disengage action and run over here.
Orvex, you fuck!
Yeah, he's just like, good luck! And like jumps over you and runs away. Okay, Zorbos.
Any of my stuff gets broken, you're paying for it!
So these two Zorbos attack you, Ishi.
Oh, okay.
So there's one,
Nope.
and then the second Zorbo.
Also nope.
Okay, and then that's it. Little Fox, your turn.
Well, I will move here to facilitate the smashing, and then I will recklessly attack the same Zorbo as Ishi.
Okay,
So 20 for 16 damage.
and this is the top one or the bottom one?
Ishi was fighting the top one, right?
Ishi's fought a lot of them and moved around. The
Okay,
one to
well,
the
yeah,
left is injured. That one you see is
Yeah.
bleeding.
Yeah, the left-hand one. Is
Okay, then I'll do the left hand.
Okay, yeah. So you kill that one.
Okay, so this one's dead with 16 damage, and then reckless attack against the other Zorbo. Is a
Okay.
17 hit?
It is a hit. Yes, just barely.
I deal 11 damage
Okay.
and shouting its.
Okay. Arcturus.
I can still see the one that everyone's firing upon.
you
So I will give them advantage on their next hit. No, I won't. I won't do anything. I'll just waste the spell slot and stand here and be like, I got
Okay.
really hurt yesterday when I went outside and those snakes attacked me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Ishi, you want to show them how it's done?
Of course I do. The stabbing begins again for the second time. And I miss. Oh no, 14?
14 is a miss, yes.
Yeah, okay.
These guys got hella armor class.
20
Yeah, you hit him.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right, Malik.
Sure. I think just firebolt. 23, 4. 12 points of damage.
All right, cool. You are left with the smoldering corpse of the final Zorbo. That actually was the final Zorbo. You just extincted them. Good work.
Good.
They're abominations anyway. No, so you fire the bolt, strikes the thing, and it tumbles over. Sort of cute, but mostly dead.
Is that all of them? Shall we go back to trying to solve this riddle thing?
Sorry. Yeah, I think I have the right of it. If the rest of you want to stay and make sure that.
Orvex, get in here.
And Orvex is like, well, now that the Zorbos are gone, I think it's probably safer out here.
You're quite wounded. Come here.
You're wounded.
I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
If you don't wish to be healed, then you can die out there for all I care.
Comes over and he's like, no, I wouldn't say no to some healing.
Okay, well, here you fucking go, dick.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's what Istitia says. I just do the signs, you know?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Malik, you run back in.
Yeah, I thought I was close. What's on this wall? We found there's a secret door, but I reckon there's a way to get through it that I just didn't
Yeah.
work
Let
out.
me get. I have to go out of combat mode and back into where my notes are.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
That's okay. You are in room D.
Room D. D4.
Make an investigation
Dave,
check.
let's go through here. Okay. Investigation. Pew!
Okay. One of the figures in the carvings, looks like they're crafting something, and when you look closer, they are lifting from some like water a key. There's a little key that they're like pulling up out of some water with some tongs, a little metal key. And unlike all of the stone, the key is actually made of metal, and is set into the wall.
Okay. Yeah, I go down to like grab it, I guess, or like push it or something.
Yeah, you can push it. It goes in. So there's a click and a clunk, and the wall ahead of you swings open. That door you couldn't find.
Ha ha ha!
Too.
The secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd love to check this out with the end of my staff. Just it still said to like watch your step, so I'm still a bit wary, but I'd like to travel down here.
This is a dark passage choked with dust and webs. It's clear no one's been through here in years.
Okay. I tell you what then. I'll grab up the torch that I left lying by the side of the pool when I
The
ran
dead
off.
torch, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see if it lights itself by putting it back in the like.
Yes,
The
when
sconce?
you place it back in the sconce, it lights back up.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab it and I'll use it to light my way through this tunnel then. Like staff in one hand, poking ahead, the other one like holding this torch.
Okay.
And I just want to go around. And, ooh, what are these indentations?
They're just hollows. They're nothing. They're just like they go into the other side.
Okay.
They're purely decorative. So you come around the corner and you're like looking around. So on this side, so Orvex and Arcturus, Orvex is like, he puts his hand on. He's like, shh, I hear something. Listen. And he like, and you can hear footsteps on the other side of the wall. And he points. He turns around. He points the sword at the wall. Like, I think there's someone behind that wall.
It's.
Okay. Yeah, I like start. I'm doing the bot. Like the door's barred, right?
So
said from-
so hold on. You get to the other side, and you see on here. Let's see. From this side, you can see the door really clearly. Yeah, there are 3 metal bars that slide out of the wall and block the door.
Okay, can I like push them like back into the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
You give him a shove, and when the third one is pushed back in the wall, the door springs open. Yeah, and exactly, Orvex and Arcturus are like, and like jump back, and the door, and you see Malik holding a torch.
Oh, right.
That's right. Now, if my suspicion is correct, we are not the ones who are supposed to stay in the light. So I head over and I pop one of the torches in the sconces.
Okay, clunk. It sinks into the sconce, and there it is.
Would you like to help me transporting the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have to do this. Like, do you get the rest of the party to help you now that you've figured out the puzzle?
I'm sure
Yeah,
we can
just so it's a
carry
couple
light.
less trips.
That's fine. Yeah, we don't have to actually like manually move them all.
Yeah, so that's the idea, right? You move all the torches out of the hallway on the outside into the hallway on the inside, and you take them out of that main room, and each torch illuminates one of the images.
Yeah, and then I think when I want to head back in after we've done all of them.
Yep.
Does the dude inside get unpetrified?
No, he does not. He is still
That sucks.
he's still solid.
Well, it kind of sucks. I mean, he's still going to be a jerk, but I wanted to ask him where his camp was. Okay. I try and take the cube.
Okay. All right. You reach out and you put your hands on it and you slide it off of the platform. And
Nice done, Malik.
now you have Obelaka's puzzle cube. Congrats.
Got it.
Yeah. So there you go. So you've moved all the lights. You get the cube. and
Oh
you
yeah,
have
while we're all moving the
solved Obelaka's
things,
puzzle.
does Orvex know the guy who's turned to stone?
Over like a boss.
Yeah, if you bring him inside.
Well, we're all together. There's like 8 of them. I would assume we're all helping.
I mean, he doesn't want to jump in the magic hole.
you don't have
um,
to.
He doesn't have to anymore.
He doesn't have to.
But
anymore.
yeah, he comes around and he looks and he nods and he says, "Oh yes, yes, I know this one. Nasty wizard, villain." Ooh, and he like shivers. His name is Vosge. And he looks and he spits and he says, "He's a good lot better as a statue than he ever was as a man."
It looks like he failed the puzzle and got version in place.
Oh god, I slap Malik across the face
Yeah, and so
and then leave forever.
Orvex says, "Yeah." And as you're like you walk off, Orvex is like, "I wonder if we could figure out how to turn Malik to stone." And he walks off after you.
I'm sure I could figure it out. Give me a few more levels.
You don't have the spell to unpetrify people yet, do you?
No, and I used up my only greater restoration on the other guy.
I thought
But
so.
he fell in love with the queen, so that was fine.
Yeah,
It was destiny.
it was destiny. Okay, so you have Obelaka's
I've got so many puzzle cubes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whole puzzle cubes.
What's great about one person having all the cubes is that if you fall in the lava, the whole adventure's over. All
Yeah,
the
that's-
cubes are melted.
I would love if our game ended with Malik accidentally falling into lava and all of the cubes being disintegrated, and that was just the end of the game.
But it wouldn't actually end because you don't need the puzzle cubes. We're just here to end the death.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't need the puzzle cubes to
I'm
end the death
pretty
curse.
sure we need
Definitely
the
don't
puzzle
need the
cubes.
cubes. But like, I love the idea of like the last shot of the show just being the 3 of you, like Ishi, Little Fox, and Arcturus looking down at the lava and just Bubbles and being like, "Well," and then bang, hit credits, the end, like a Sopranos ending.
Nice.
Nice.
That would be the worst.
Just like
yeah.
in the middle of a dialogue line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh no, Malik, he's blip. It's the end of this shrine. You've recovered the cube, and you head back out. You head back outside. So this took pretty much like the whole day of like
it was a while.
faffing around and getting the cube out of there. I think night starts to fall sort of as you emerge. What would you like to?
I mean, we found a safe place last night. We're really close. We could just go back to that place if we don't feel like it was like found out. There was no one who attacked us yesterday, so
Sure, we can do.
we already made the roll. We got like a 23, and we weren't attacked in the night, so that means that it's fairly well whatevered. So.
Yeah, I'm happy with that plan.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you're gonna rest here.
Yep.
Ooh, a heavy storm picks up. So, the city is like flooded with terrible rain. That heavy storm from 2 days ago that seemed like it was done comes back with a vengeance, and there is just like brutal rain. Ignore the exhaustion stuff because you're not traveling like long distances. This is just to keep an eye. But yeah, like crashing of storm, heavy wind and lightning. Your visibility is cut very low. And it is a miserable day.
Quick
Ominous
question.
weather. Yep.
Is there a way to get around the circle in this direction?
No,
So the
it
cliffs-
abuts the wall there.
Okay, that was my question.
Ah, shit.
Actually, the perspective is a bit weird because the bottom of the
feel
cliff
like
is down
you can.
here. Maybe I think you could make a survival check to like cut through the jungle back here. But yeah, it's sort of this pseudo 3D thing, and then you could go up
Please,
this
yes,
way. Yeah,
'cause
that's
I
a
don't
good
wanna
point.
waste a day
I
going-
feel like there's let's make a survival check. Little Fox and anyone is helping.
I'll help. I used to help.
16.
Things.
Can we make our way through this brush?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's go in that direction. And there was that one more place we thought was a shrine.
Okay.
We'll head toward
Yeah,
it
the-
in this
the
horrible
swamp.
pounding rain.
Okay.
Well, the second swampy one.
Heading up towards there. Okay. All right. So this one's a bit weird. The wind shifts as you come closer to it, as you get within like a few hundred feet. As you guess, this is definitely a shrine. But as the wind shifts, it's blowing towards you, and you smell the reek of death. You are walking into like not just like blood and not just decomposing corpses, but like organs sliced open, like awful, and like it's just this like charnel stench as you approach.
This is gonna be.
and I think that-
Rasmussen has one of them as well.
I think as you notice that, you like look around you and there's a flash of lightning and you can see crouched on some of the rooftops staring down at you
Those
undead.
things.
You see ghouls.
Oh.
Yeah, they are they look like they're like Chultans for the most part. Hideously like their skin all withdrawn over their bones, jagged teeth, and they're just staring down at you, and they have the blue like tattoo on their forehead, and they're just staring with their baleful yellow eyes, just like hissing. But they make no attempt to attack. They don't do anything. They just watch you, crouched on the eaves, looking down like as you
I
pass
try and
by.
read one of their minds. I
I don't think you can do that to a ghoul. I don't think they think anything.
Okay.
Let
I mean, that's fair. I think it's normally based on whether they have an intelligence of a certain amount.
yeah. Let me look.
Detect thought spell. Let me look. I've got the spell down here.
They're all like, Detroit Become Human was trash. The game sucked.
Certain creatures. Any creature. Intelligence of 3 or lower, or it doesn't speak any.
They have immunity to charm. So I just don't think. I think detect like it's you can't.
Well, if it doesn't speak, if it's a ghoul, then it doesn't work either.
Yeah, there's nothing. They don't think, they only hunger.
Huh.
Yeah.
So even if you could, all you get is like, ah.
Yeah, desperate need for food. And something is obviously holding them back because you're warm flesh.
I wonder why they aren't attacking.
Perhaps it's an enchantment of some sort.
Let me see.
I
Hello?
whoa.
Someone there? Controlling these monsters?
Uh,
I mean, your voice is caught by the wind and whipped away. Anyone outside of like a 10 or 20 foot radius would not have heard that.
Malik, you're not yelling loud enough. This is how you do it, okay?
So like it is louder. Yep, you increase the shout radius, but not by too much.
oh, terrible.
Okay.
So across the water, like they're staring down at you, and as you get up to the edge of the water, you can see across corpses floating in the water, like probably 2-3 dozen of them, small amphibian creatures. They are definitely grung, and they are all dead, just like murdered. The water is running red with their blood leaking out of their bodies. But you also see killed and more ritually prepared the bodies of a handful of red wizards. Some with limbs severed, others merely terrified-looking heads on spikes, and they're arranged as though when you arrive, as though to like it's a message for you. So when you get there are these brutalized red wizard corpses. There are grungs scattered everywhere, and you see that same black serpent marking on the wall. And one of the wizards has had his arm lashed to a cruciform, and he's like up, and his head is turned sideways with his dead eyes open, and he's pointing, and his arm points this way.
No.
Alright, it looks like Rassency, or his minions, have taken the lost cube. Or
And the red
perhaps the
wizards
lost cube.
have one as well.
Well, these might be those red wizards who did originally have it.
Hey, it's looking like a lot of red wizards.
Warvax, do you recognize any of those dead?
Orvex is standing taking in this whole scene with both hands over his mouth, like he failed the steel check several minutes ago, and y'all are just like, so what's going on? Hey buddy,
Yeah, I
you
go over
okay?
and put a hand on his shoulder. It's like, it's gonna be okay. We're going to manage this. We weren't as
Yes, perhaps you should hide somewhere while we go confront the necromancer.
we need his knowledge for this last task, and then he's free to leave, I think. I wouldn't ask him to go into this danger.
What task? I thought you said that there's probably not a cube in there.
These, to see if he knows them. If the leader was here, then they will have taken the cube, and there's no point for us searching for the rest of the camp.
And he looks up and he counts, like there's like a dozen corpses, and he nods and he says quietly, that's counting Vosges, that's all of them. My God, what could have done this? These men, and he points, these are no mere magicians. They were wizards of considerable power.
Yes, well, someone is raising all the dead on this peninsula. It is probably very powerful.
I know well enough not to take an invitation like that. And he points at like the arm. And there's
Yes,
another
well-
like a crash of thunder and lightning.
Yes, well, we're all horrible idiots, so
More than that, I don't see that there's any other choice. We had to go and see Rassency anyway. Well, see.
I mean, you did
Kill.
promise to kill him. You made a
Yeah.
pact.
We sure did.
Half of you did.
yes. Well, if now is the time, then at least and like Arcturus points up,
But
is Titia's
Yeah.
he's
incense.
not trying to kill us straight away, which changes things a little.
Or maybe he is, and he just wants not to have to seek us out.
I thought you were the one who was so intent on me going into these things diplomatically. There's still a chance.
Generally, diplomacy kind of falls to the wayside when you murder 12 men.
Well, that's what I was saying about the lobster people and the legend.
They didn't kill anyone that we saw.
They would have killed us.
They didn't, though.
No, because I killed them first.
No, you did not. You didn't kill any of the lobster people.
I look over at Little Fox and I go,
Yeah, and she just kind of like nods.
But would you rather take the northern entrance or
I
backtrack
don't have water walk prepared for you.
and let's return to the south? Just
Or
keep
you
an
can
eye.
you can climb the wall here too.
How tall is it? Sorry?
15 feet.
I suppose we could. I look to one of the ghouls and I say, I don't suppose any of you want to give me a boost over?
You just get hissed at.
Didn't think so.
That would be an unpleasant existence. Anyway.
Let's try not to become one then.
yeah, it would. Let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not be ghouls. Let's not. Good call.
Climb over or walk around?
Yeah, I think we should climb.
May as well just get it right here.
Okay. Well, here's my rope. Somebody, I'll need some help.
Okay, it would normally be a check with disadvantage because of all the rain and the wind, but it's just a regular check if you have a rope.
Is this athletics to get up there without the rope the first time? Or what is it?
Yes, yeah, athletics with disadvantage if you want to be the climber without the rope.
Okay. I'll attempt it.
Okay.
Just to get away from these ghouls. I get a 14.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so I clamber up and like have the rope, I don't know, like in my pack or whatever, and then when I get to the top, I lower it, and then
Orvex is happy to get away from the ghouls as well, and with advantage, he's able to do it.
Okay.
I want to climb 2. Athletics.
It's a normal, right? It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, was it advantage and then disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's more
advantage
like
and
a
disadvantage.
modifier.
So Orvex tries, but has a hard time of it. So he's like scrambling. Little Fox also having a hard time. Let's see, Orvex makes another go at it. There we go. And Orvex gets to the top, and he reaches down, and he reaches down to you, Little Fox, and he's like, "Come on."
ooh, cute.
Yeah, and if you'll help me up, then
Oh.
I still have to roll. Hey.
Yeah, but roll with advantage.
I mean, it two advantages does not.
Yeah, that's right.
Get
It
the
doesn't like they
disadvantage,
don't,
and
yeah.
you don't doesn't.
But
Stack.
anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
You eventually will
everything
make it
is-
over. We'll just keep making this roll, and there's no point. So yes, Orvex helps you up, and you all land on the inside of the walled compound. Now in here, it's sort of like, where did all the life go? Oh, here it is, but it's all snakes. So like as soon as you land, you see like coiled on just about every surface, just like hanging out in windowsills with their tail dripping down, hanging like you look up and you're like, hey, that's a vine. Nope, that's like 4 snakes, and they're just all over the place inside the walls of this area. The rain and the wind continues to.
It's like when you start realizing that in the background of all the Dagobah shots, there's like snakes everywhere. There's
Right. Yeah.
live snakes are in like all of those shots.
Yeah, they're just, the prop department went snake mad and just put them everywhere. Yeah.
Well, like
Oh.
any good archaeologist, Malik is very
Um,
uneasy about snakes. So
Before we advance, I turn to Little Fox and I say, this looks like it will probably be dangerous. And you tend to be at the front of things. So and I like make a symbol and say some weird primordial Aquan words, and you're protected from death for 8 hours.
Nice. Okay. That's
that's
cool.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little unnerving for you, Little Fox. Like when the spell is cast on you, it's a bit like when you come out of the water and your ears haven't popped yet. you realize that you are disconnected. Like death is a part of life, right? Death is around you everywhere.
Yeah,
Things
and
are
so now
dying
you're
all the time, and now
isolated from it.
you're separated. You're on the other side of a wall, albeit a thin one, from death, and so you feel like this strange, like this sudden strange feeling of absence. Like
Yeah,
you never realized death was always there with its hand on your shoulder till you couldn't feel its hand anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a sense of like, you know, when you hold your breath for too long and it feels like something's like gripping you. There's that sense of like something is holding you here. And it probably like fades into the background after a while, but for like 8 hours, like your lungs are a little tighter.
Yeah.
Right, and this is a good spell.
That's a good spell. Yeah,
Yeah,
it keeps you from dying, which is a totally natural thing that
But
magic is horrible
it's
and unnatural.
also keeping your soul in your body.
Yeah. So
Touching your soul.
So yeah, where do you? I guess. Oh well, here's the thing. Ishi, you noticed this while the spell's going on. In the mud of the inner area of this temple. There is a track. Of like the sort of enormous S-shaped track of a snake in the mud, and then a bunch of footprints, like booted footprints with it, and they seem to be like they came through here. Maybe you're like at an intersection. They came through here and they lead this way. They lead sort of like clockwise around. So I guess you'd probably notice it at this first juncture.
I bet you this track leads us to where the snakes are. And I mean the big ones.
Oh, not these various snakes.
No, these ones are fine.
Well, let's go to where that thing pointed. I was about to say to our deaths, but I just didn't. Like, let's go to
The tracks. Yeah, the tracks go
yeah.
counterclockwise.
I guess we follow them.
Yeah. Okay.
I always have to do this like with an actual clock. I can never remember which way is which.
So left of 12.
You're gonna lead somewhere
So
eventually.
it actually works for you, Mal. Nope, Malik. If you're facing towards the center, left is clockwise for you from where you're standing.
Oh shit. Okay.
But if you're facing north, it's left.
Okay, good. I'm just following people.
Malik turns around in circles a couple of times, does one of these, and then wait, everybody's leaving, so they fall off. Okay. So if you just want to like these tracks, Little Fox, you can tell you're a tracker. These tracks were left on purpose. Like no one made any effort to hide them. You see like a bloody handprint on a wall in one place. They're making it real clear, like follow our tracks. We went this way.
They made a corpse point in this direction.
Well, no, they
they're
made the corpse. Yeah,
not
they made the
subtle
corpse
at
point this
all.
way, and this is just a continuation of that.
Yeah.
So I guess the question we have to ask is, do we want to follow them to this entrance they want us to go to, or do we look for like a secret way?
We're either prepared or we're not prepared. I think we just go in.
You know who would know the answer to that? Illidan.
Let's ask him.
Okay, cool. He flies down from space.
I open askillidan.com.
Am I prepared? No. No. Sorry, Illidan.
Like, do we think there's a secret way like down into it or something? Because I imagine it's underground because we talked about those bats.
I think we gotta meet the challenge.
I think that it's either we are prepared for this encounter or we die. There's no reason to be circumspect about it. Is that the right word? I don't know.
It is.
Well, being prepared can also mean getting the drop on them as opposed to walking into.
Of course, but I think we need to be closer to where we get the drop on them. We can't look the whole city over for a secret entrance, right? Like, if we're sneaky about our following, then they won't see us coming anyway.
Sure. Yeah, if you think it's not feasible, that makes sense.
That's my thought. Unless you have an idea of where we should start.
I'd probably like look at the. Oh no, that goes up, and we think it's. Or I've decided. I think it's probably down.
I've decided that.
I actually have no idea. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not even sure whether I'm looking for stairs up or down at this point. So, yeah, we'll follow them for the time being. We can search around like the entrance when we find it.
Okay.
I look earnestly at Malik and I go, I can ask Tao if you want.
No, it's okay. He's probably busy.
Okay. All right, friends. Well, following the clockwise tracks, you come to a worked tunnel, a clear and obvious tunnel. Despite the flooding, this is a tunnel that is kept clear. It descends down into the earth. There are muddy cart tracks that wind back and forth from the entrance.
Well,
Bet you they went down there.
Almost
just-
certainly.
I cast light on my shield.
Okay. You cast light on your shield.
Let's just make sure there's not
After you,
another entrance for an ambush or whatever.
They want us. They're not going
Yes.
to
All right, all
ambush
right,
us.
That's
all
the
right,
point.
all right. Jeez.
Okay, but so just to let you know, it will take like a fair amount of time for you to search every building in this area for another entrance. Like this isn't just a 5-minute job. So the alternate to like, yes, you can do it totally. But every day you spend doing this, you let Ross and C do more shit, right? Like it's seeding the initiative.
I feel like we're at a point where we either go and we do this encounter, or like I don't see a reason to.
I don't think it's an encounter. I think this is like a whole thing. And if there's a better way to get into it, then you come at it where they're not.
Yeah,
hiding
I mean that's
behind
the thing, right? You let the in the parlance of other games, you let the fronts advance if you continue to do nothing. Like I'm rolling stuff every day that you're exploring, so that's okay. That's a choice. But if it is the next thing, this will advance you to the next thing. But if you spend a bunch of time looking around in the rest of this place, then there will be more.
I'm not sure what it is that is going on in the background that's advancing, really.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but you don't know anything about the next.
I mean, you
like,
don't
half
know
of the
anything
adventure.
about what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
what I would also
Well,
say,
the characters don't know that, but like yes, there's stuff ongoing.
I mean, like
Sure.
stepping back from like what I think as a character, because I think it doesn't really matter to Ishii whether you want to look around or not. But do you know what we're looking for, where we're looking, what we're doing? Because we have like a way to go here.
No, I've not like.
And what you're
read
saying is
stuff.
let's forego this way to go to look around for another couple of days for something that might not exist. Basically.
Yeah, I guess that's the point. Like whether I'm wrong or not.
I mean, that's all I'm saying, right? Like I'm not like either way it's fine, but I think we just go down the tunnel.
Yeah, I feel like for Arcturus in character wise, it's like there's a certain amount of like courage. We're going straight at the thing. Like we're approaching the dude who is the bad guy, and we're gonna like put our back straight up and like just trust in, like he's trusting in his own power and his god's power. Like he does not want to try and find a back way in and sneak. Like that's not him,
Yeah,
So that's where he's coming from. Is like, no, like I don't like we're here. They know we are here. Let us approach our foe from face forward.
both in and out of character. That sounds like a really bad idea. So
Well, like okay, let's talk about the
All right,
alternative, right?
All right,
So
so present your alternative.
well, so the
Dave.
alternative is you
Sure.
spend X amount of time making investigation rolls. Multiple days go by, in which possibly the things you are going to deal with later will get like you'll never know what I'm doing, but like I
No.
promise you, the longer you take, the worse later things will be. So there is that balance out of character. I'm willing to tell you that as the DM. So you can search around all you like, or you can just press on and do the thing. If you do the searching, there's a chance you'll find nothing, and so there is a gamble there.
I mean, and that's my like as a person who has played D&D in constructed adventures before, this is the way to go.
yeah, like there
Well,
could very easily be another way in, but it won't necessarily be an easier or better way.
And
No.
also, like, we have been in Omu for quite some time. We've been doing the roll to search this building and that building and that building over and over again. There's not really that much else that we can find here. This is the next step in the adventure.
Well, and if this was an ambush, it would have happened at the temple where the ghouls were waiting for you and watching you. Like he would have already attacked you if that was the plan.
this
Like
is
you're
his
certainly
house.
being lured in here, but this is where you need to go anyway. Like you want to go and kill
I
this
mean,
guy.
I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Like things will change depending on the way we do things, but like we have no information in game as to like what that is. So really, it's completely academic. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Sure. If there is more people who want to head down than not, I am happy to go along with the rest of the group.
Okay.
I said what I say, and everybody else said what they said. I'm not mad about it.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's head on down.
All right. So you head down the stairs out of the rain and walk through the sort of sheet of muddy water that's pouring over the lip of the tunnel and down the worked surface of stone, and you descend below the earth and into the Fane of the Night Serpent. So thus begins chapter 4, I believe. Yes, thus begins chapter 4 of Tomb of Annihilation, Fane of the Night Serpent, and I think we'll fade out on the group of you descending down into the tunnel.
Cool.
So there we go. Cool. So we're gonna go see what Rasency's deal is. Well, thanks for coming, everybody, and for watching. This is the beginning. This will be the beginning of chapter 4, which is good because we're not going to be doing the show next week because there's some special things happening on Wizards D&D channel. So definitely continue to tune in for all of that fun stuff. But we will not be the fun stuff that you'll be tuning in for. But we'll be back, I think, the week after. We got some, obviously it's the summer and people have conventions and travel and scheduling and stuff. So
June is a messy month.
Yeah, June is going to be a bit of a crapshoot, but we're going to try to get as much content as we can to you. As usual, follow everybody on Twitter, follow the Roll20 app, and we'll announce shows as they come up. We'll try to get our schedule together for that. But thank you for watching. And in the meantime, if you would like to follow all of these lovely people on the internet, I'll let them do their outroductions. Blue Jay, why don't you go first?
Okay. I'm Blue Jay. Most of the time you can find me on twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. If you want to see all the role-playing stuff I've ever done, I have a portfolio on bluejay.tv/portfolio. And on Monday, I'm going to be playing some RuneQuest on twitch.tv/EncounterRP, I think. I'm not 100% certain, but I'll tweet about it, so it's fine. Links and things.
Excellent. Thank you. Down below, it's Dave. Dave, where can people find you on the internet?
They can find me on Twitter at Dave_the_human or Dave_human on Twitch. Thanks again, everybody, for coming and watching. Have a lot of fun.
Cool. Thank you. And living up to the punching bag name, I would love to see, Andrew, before you do your intro, I would love to see how much damage you've taken and how much of that you resisted over the course of the whole campaign.
Like the whole campaign.
Like it's got to be a lot.
It's a very large number.
Yeah. Where can people find you when you're not here soaking up the damage?
You can find me on twitch.tv/actualfactual, on Twitter at commutingcrow, and also this coming Tuesday on twitch.tv/actualplay. I'm going to be starting a playtest of Blades in the Dark Bluecoats Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific.
Excellent. Thank you. And last but not least, she's an elf. She's a kobold. What is it? You're playing Dark Souls. Are you going to keep playing Dark Souls, Elf?
Oh, yeah.
Where can people watch you play Dark Souls?
Well, if you want to see me delve into some other different snake-infested holes, you can find it at twitch.tv/distractedelf or on Twitter at distractedelf, where I'll tell you all the news about those things. Though tomorrow there is a slight change in plan, and we'll be doing some celebration of some stuff with OK tomorrow, and playing some PUBG and getting carried, hopefully.
Nice.
On that, I got roped into it. You're not my kind of game.
You're gonna get carried in a less literal way than you were carried today.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can find me on those places.
Excellent. Thanks, Elf. Thanks for coming, everybody. This has been episode number 33 of Roll20 Presents Tomb of Annihilation. It has been our pleasure to play D&D for you and with each other. We will see you next time. Thanks for coming, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good adventure.